fighters in there that really believe they're going to win. That's when the action happens.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And there's the bell to start the round. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Neither fighter willing to slow down. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And he scores with the counter. No rest for the weary. Failing to score with that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Focus and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
The main thing. Go back and win the round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
A flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot, put them under pressure.
Swinging it, and now going for the finish. And at some point, the corner needs to decide, and the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Do you still want to fight?
So he's back up, but is he just delaying the inevitable?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes across, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
How about that time counters as we enter the final 10 seconds here. It's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about McKinson in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your...
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching.
They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Looking to land the hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Get out there and
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the...
let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is good.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Big deep breaths. Calm is.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Now it's a tougher fight.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had every
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
horrible round that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Looking to land the hook. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play fire and play smooth.
Corner's got the tower. They're going to throw it in. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.